You are the master of your fate. Let's begin. Do you ever feel it? That powerful, almost magnetic pull within you? A deep, undeniable sense that your purpose, your message, your unique contribution is meant for a stage far grander than your current circumstances allow? A yearning to impact lives, not just locally, but globally. Many individuals, despite this burning desire for widespread influence or truly world changing impact, find themselves feeling limited. They perceive themselves as insignificant, lacking the vast resources, the influential connections, or the necessary platform to reach a global audience. They often see wealth as merely a personal goal, a measure of material success, and in doing so, they unknowingly miss its higher, divine purpose. This spiritual disconnect can lead to profound frustration and a persistent sense of unfulfilled destiny. I discovered through years of studying the most powerful and influential individuals, those whose impact spanned continents and generations, that they understood a profound, timeless truth. Infinite intelligence often uses the channels of material abundance, wealth, not merely for personal gain, but as a divine instrument to amplify your presence, elevate your purpose, and quite literally introduce you to a global stage. Wealth in this context is not just currency, it is God's golden hand, opening doors you could not open alone, providing the platform you need to fulfill your grandest, most impactful calling. In this practical yet deeply spiritual video, I will unveil the often hidden spiritual purpose of wealth, guide you to define your specific global assignment, teach you how to cultivate unwavering faith for this divine introduction, show you precisely how to align your daily actions with God's abundant plan, and ultimately equip you to step onto your world stage, ready to shine with purpose and impact. It's time to stop limiting God's plan for your abundance and influence. It's time to prepare for your divine introduction. Let's unlock your global purpose together. We've established that powerful yearning within you, that desire for global impact. But for many, the very idea of wealth is seen through a narrow lens, personal comfort, luxury, or simply accumulating resources for oneself. This, I tell you, is a profound misunderstanding, and it's precisely this limited perspective that often blocks the very flow of abundance God intends for you. I observe that those who truly move the world, those who created enduring legacies and vast improvements in human life, understood wealth in a way most do not. For them, wealth was never merely an end in itself. It was a divine tool, a sacred trust, and a powerful platform for amplifying their benevolent purpose. No definite purpose can long endure unless it is founded upon justice and truth and embraces the principle of rendering useful service. When wealth, substantial wealth, is tied to such a purpose designed to uplift, to heal, to educate, to innovate for the greater good, it becomes divinely powered, infused with an energy that far transcends mere currency. Consider the profound spiritual purpose of wealth, far beyond personal accumulation. 1. Amplifier of purpose, how it works. Wealth provides the essential resources, the time, the reach, the technology, the influential connections, the skilled teams, to magnify your message and mission far beyond what individual effort alone could ever achieve. A small voice can become a global chorus with the right resources. TIE, the benefit. It allows you to build schools, fund research, launch global campaigns, or develop solutions that touch millions, not just dozens. Platform for service, how it works. With significant wealth, you gain access to unprecedented opportunities for service. You can fund benevolent projects on a large scale, support entire communities, and address systemic issues that require substantial capital to solve. The benefit. Your capacity for contribution shifts from local charity to global philanthropy, enabling you to create transformative, lasting change. 3. Key to access, how it works. In the material world, wealth often serves as a key, opening doors to influential circles, decision makers, and global platforms that are otherwise inaccessible. It commands attention and opens lines of communication. The benefit. This access allows your unique vision, your vital message, and your innovative solutions to be heard and seen by those who can help implement them on a grand scale. 4. Proof of trust, how it works. When infinite intelligence bestows significant abundance upon an individual, it is often a profound sign of trust. It's an acknowledgement of your capacity to steward those resources not selfishly, but for a greater divinely inspired good. The benefit: this trust empowers you, validating your purpose and strengthening your resolve to use wealth responsibly for humanity's benefit. The greatest obstacle to this divine flow of wealth is often not external circumstance, but your own limiting beliefs about abundance. Fear, feelings of unworthiness, or a cynical perception of wealth can unknowingly block its very flow, preventing you from receiving the resources God intends for your global purpose. Think of it like this: wealth is not the destination. It is the powerful ship that carries your divine purpose across vast oceans to new shores, introducing you to the world that awaits your contribution. But if wealth is indeed a divine instrument, how do you clearly define that specific global purpose, the world, the mission that God intends for you to impact? In the next section, I will guide you on how to discern this specific divine assignment, aligning your definite chief aim with a profound spiritual mandate. You now grasp a profound truth. Wealth, in its highest form, is a divine instrument, not just a personal accumulation. It's the powerful ship that carries your purpose to the world. But if this is true, how do you clearly define that specific global purpose, the world, the mission that God intends for you to impact? How do you discern your unique divine assignment? Your definite chief aim is not merely a goal you set, it is often a divine assignment you are called to fulfill, a unique contribution to the unfolding of infinite intelligence's grand design. This isn't about simply picking a cause you like. This is about deep spiritual listening. It's about aligning your personal ambition with a higher mandate, understanding that your truest purpose is intricately woven into the fabric of universal good. Here are the actionable spiritual steps to discern your specific global purpose and align it with your definite chief aim. 1. Spiritual visioning, deep meditation, and prayer. The practice: set aside dedicated, uninterrupted time each day for deep meditation and prayer. Enter a state of quiet receptivity. Then ask infinite intelligence specific, open-ended questions. For what global purpose am I being prepared? What unique problem in the world am I specifically equipped to solve? Where is my divine platform meant to be? Visualize yourself impacting vast numbers of people or a specific global community. Feel the emotions of profound service and purpose. The power: this practice clears the mental static and opens a direct channel for intuitive insights, visions, or strong spiritual feelings to arise. These are the subtle whispers of your divine assignment, revealing the specific area of global impact or the audience you are meant to serve. 2. Identify your global heartbreak. Divine compassion. The practice: reflect deeply on the global issues, injustices, or suffering that stir your soul most profoundly. What problem, when you see or hear about it, ignites a burning desire within you to contribute to its solution? This isn't just intellectual concern, it's a deep emotional resonance. The power: your deepest compassion and indignation often point directly to your divine assignment. This holy discontent is a spiritual compass, guiding you to the precise areas where your wealth, influence, and purpose are most urgently needed and can create the greatest impact. 3. Discern your unique global gifts. The practice: take an honest inventory of your natural talents, your acquired skills, and your life experiences, especially those challenges you've overcome. Now, ask, how can these unique abilities be leveraged on a larger, even global scale? How can my specific voice, my expertise, or my personal story serve a broader humanity? The power: your gifts are the divinely provided tools for your assignment. Understanding their global applicability clarifies how you are meant to contribute and the specific role you are destined to play on the world stage. 4. Write your global purpose statement. The practice: crystallize all these insights into a concise, powerful, and definite statement of your global purpose. It should articulate your definite chief aim for world-changing impact. Example: my divine purpose is to leverage significant wealth and strategic partnerships to establish accessible global educational platforms that empower underserved communities to unlock their inherent potential and contribute to a more harmonious, equitable world. The power: this written declaration serves as a powerful spiritual magnet. It signals your clear intention to infinite intelligence, aligns your subconscious mind with this grand vision, and gives tangible form to your spiritual mandate. This process of defining your global purpose is not a light undertaking. It is a sacred journey of self-discovery and divine alignment. It reveals the masterpiece you are meant to create in the world, the specific destination for God's golden hand to lead you. Once you have this clear map, this divine assignment etched into your soul, how do you cultivate the unwavering faith that God will indeed use wealth to introduce you to that world, making the unseen seen and the impossible possible? In the next section, I will teach you how to build that unshakable spiritual conviction, preparing your spirit for the inevitable manifestation of your global purpose. You now possess your divine assignment, your global purpose etched into your soul. This clarity is an immense gift, but the gap between seeing that grand vision and seeing it manifest can feel vast. How do you bridge that gap? How do you cultivate the unwavering spiritual conviction that God, or infinite intelligence, is actively orchestrating your introduction to the world through the channel of wealth? Faith is the eternal elixir, which gives life, power, and action to the impulse of thought. It is the starting point of all accumulation of riches, both spiritual and material. This is not mere hope, it is unshakable knowing. It's the profound certainty that an unseen benevolent hand is working on your behalf, aligning circumstances, opening doors, and flowing resources precisely when and where they are needed. Your definite global purpose, no matter how audacious, demands this kind of absolute faith. Here are the actionable spiritual steps to cultivate this unwavering faith for your divine introduction. 1. Spiritual autosuggestion, daily declaration with feeling. The practice. Your subconscious mind is the fertile ground for faith. Morning and night, stand or sit quietly and read your global purpose statement aloud. But don't just recite words. Infuse them with deep emotion and unwavering conviction. Add powerful affirmations like, I have absolute faith that infinite intelligence is guiding me and using substantial wealth to introduce me to the world for my highest purpose. I am ready to receive and steward this abundance with integrity and joy. Feel the truth of it in every fiber of your being. The power. This repetitive, emotionally charged declaration imprints your conviction onto the deepest levels of your subconscious mind. It transforms a mere wish into a deeply held belief, activating the universal laws to support its manifestation and turning your purpose into a powerful spiritual command. 2. Vivid visualization of global introduction, seeing the unseen. The practice. Close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself already on your global stage, fulfilling your divine purpose. See yourself speaking to thousands, leading a world-changing initiative, signing agreements for massive benevolent projects, or witnessing the profound impact of your divinely stewarded wealth in communities across the globe. Engage all your senses. Feel the energy of the crowd. Hear the applause. Smell the environment. Feel the joy and gratitude. The power. This practice activates your creative imagination, making the unseen reality so palpable that your mind accepts it as truth. It prepares your entire being, your conscious and subconscious, to recognize, attract, and seize the divine opportunities and the flow of wealth when they appear. 3. Surrender the how. Trust the divine process. The practice. Once your definite global purpose is crystal clear and infused with unwavering faith, consciously release the anxiety of needing to know every single how. Trust that infinite intelligence will reveal the steps, the connections, and the resources in divine timing through inspiration, synchronicity, and unexpected channels. Your job is to be ready and responsive, not to micromanage the universe. The power. This act of spiritual surrender releases immense mental burden and anxiety. Worry, doubt, and attachment to specific outcomes block the divine current of abundance and opportunity. By surrendering the how, you open the channel for effortless manifestation. 4. Testimony and gratitude, affirming divine provision, the practice. Regularly reflect on past instances in your life where God or infinite intelligence provided for you in unexpected ways, or where something you desired manifested. Keep a gratitude journal, specifically for divine provisions. Express profound and heartfelt gratitude daily for these past blessings, and for the wealth that is now flowing to you for your global purpose. The power. This practice builds a powerful track record of faith, reinforcing your belief in divine provision and preparing your spirit to receive even greater abundance and influence. Gratitude is a powerful magnet for more of what you desire. This cultivation of unwavering faith is not merely a psychological trick, it is a profound spiritual alignment. It is like a farmer planting seeds with absolute certainty of the harvest, even before the first sprout appears. This faith is the force that moves mountains and introduces you to worlds. But faith, no matter how strong, still requires a bridge to the material world. How do you align your daily efforts with this divine will, making yourself a prepared and active vessel for God's golden hand to move, bringing forth the wealth that will introduce you to your world stage? In the next section, I will show you how to blend spiritual trust with practical, disciplined action, revealing the golden steps to align your efforts with divine abundance. You've now defined your global purpose and cultivated unwavering faith that infinite intelligence will use wealth to introduce you to the world. This spiritual conviction is the bedrock. But faith, no matter how strong, still requires a bridge to the material world. As I always emphasized, faith, to be potent, must be accompanied by action. The universe responds to deeds, not just dreams. This is where your spiritual trust meets practical, disciplined effort. You become a prepared, active vessel for God's golden hand to move. It's about blending your definite purpose, infused with faith, with organized planning, and relentless personal initiative, all divinely inspired. Here are the actionable, golden steps to align your daily efforts with divine will, making yourself ready for the abundance that will launch you onto your world stage. 1. Break global purpose into inspired steps, daily and weekly. The practice. Your grand global vision, while inspiring, can feel overwhelming as a single, monumental task. It is not. It is a journey built of countless smaller, divinely guided steps. Each morning, or as you plan your week, consciously ask infinite intelligence, what is the next right step? What small, inspired action can I take today that moves me closer to my global purpose and prepares me for my introduction? Listen for the intuitive nudge and then commit to that single step. The power. This prevents overwhelm and makes your vast vision achievable through incremental, divinely guided progress. Each step, no matter how small, becomes an act of faith and preparation, affirming your commitment and inviting further divine direction. 2. Practice spiritual self-discipline, sacred stewardship. The practice. Consistently engage in habits that nourish your spiritual connection and prepare you for the responsible stewardship of wealth and influence. This includes diligent work ethic in your current endeavors, developing ethical business practices, cultivating financial literacy, wisely managing the resources you currently possess, and maintaining consistent spiritual practices, prayer, meditation, study of divine principles. The power. These daily sacred habits ensure you are a prepared, capable, and responsible vessel for the substantial wealth and influence that will flow to you. Your discipline becomes a direct expression of your devotion to your divine assignment. 3. Overcome resistance with persistent faith. The practice. On this journey, you will encounter setbacks, doubt, internal resistance, or even a fear of the very public visibility you desire. When these arise, recognize them as tests, not stop signs. Remind yourself, this is a necessary part of the process. My definite purpose is divinely ordained, and I persist with unwavering faith. Recite your purpose statement. Revisualize your global impact. The power. This transforms potential stumbling blocks into stepping stones, strengthening your conviction and demonstrating your unwavering readiness for the global stage. Your persistence becomes proof of your faith. 4. Strategic giving and service, activating the flow, the practice, even before vast wealth manifests. Begin to give strategically and serve others through your current means, always aligning with your global purpose. This could involve volunteering your time, generously sharing your knowledge, offering mentorship, or engaging in small acts of financial generosity towards causes that resonate with your mission. The power. The universe operates on the principle of circulation, giving and receiving. By actively giving, you activate the flow of receiving. It demonstrates your commitment to using wealth for benevolent purposes, preparing the way for greater abundance to flow to you for your global mission. Your contribution becomes your expansion. When your daily actions become a conscious, consistent dance with your divine will, your life transforms. You are not just existing, you are actively co-creating with infinite intelligence. You are demonstrating your faith through your works, and the universe responds in kind, preparing you for the grand introduction. But what is the profound fulfillment that awaits you? What are the true fruits of a life fully aligned with your God-given purpose, impacting the world and experiencing a peace that passes all understanding once God's golden hand has introduced you to your destined stage? In the next section, I will reveal the ultimate joy and spiritual power that comes from living your global purpose, experiencing the harvest of divine abundance. You've bravely done the sacred work. You've uncovered the spiritual purpose of wealth, defined your specific global assignment, cultivated unwavering faith, and consistently aligned your daily actions with that higher calling. What is the reward for such dedication? What is the profound fulfillment that awaits you on this path of purpose? When purpose aligns with faith and persistent action, the harvest is always abundant, not just in material gain, but, more importantly, in soul satisfaction and expanded influence. I observed that those who fully stepped into their God-given purpose, especially those whose mission extended to a global scale, experienced a life far beyond the ordinary. They lived with a certainty, a joy, and an impact that transcended mere human effort. Ho! This is the ultimate promise of aligning with your divine blueprint and embracing wealth as a divine instrument, a life infused with profound meaning, spiritual fulfillment, and limitless impact. It's the natural consequence of working in perfect harmony with the universal laws of giving and receiving. Here are the magnificent fruits of living a life fully aligned with your divine blueprint. On your world stage, 1. Unshakable inner peace and global clarity. The benefit. The nagging ache of aimlessness dissolves entirely. The constant questioning ceases. It's replaced by a deep, profound sense of knowing you are exactly where you are meant to be, doing precisely what you are meant to do on a global scale. This clarity brings an inner peace that no external chaos can disturb, allowing you to see the world's complexities with a serene, purposeful gaze. The truth. This is the tranquility of a soul in perfect alignment with its intended path, free from the spiritual burden of an unlived, unexpressed global purpose. 2. Amplified intuition and consistent divine guidance. The benefit. As you consistently act on your divine blueprint, your connection to infinite intelligence strengthens exponentially. You experience clearer inspirations, effortless insights, and a constant flow of precise guidance for your global mission. Solutions appear, vast opportunities arise, and your path forward becomes illuminated with remarkable precision, often in ways that defy logic. 2. The truth. You become a clearer channel for divine wisdom, effortlessly navigating complex global challenges and perceiving opportunities for impact that others miss entirely. 3. Magnetic attraction of global opportunity and resources. The benefit. The universe, responding to your unwavering, definite chief aim and consistent action, begins to conspire on a truly grand scale. The right people, often globally, the necessary vast resources, and the perfect circumstances are drawn to you, as if by an invisible, powerful magnet. What once seemed impossible now unfolds with surprising ease and divine timing. The truth. This is the law of attraction in its purest, most powerful form, activated by a definite purpose, infused with spiritual conviction and relentless action, manifesting the golden hand that introduces you to your world stage. Or profound global impact and enduring legacy. The benefit, your actions, now amplified by divinely stewarded wealth and guidance, create a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate awareness, often touching lives across continents. Your contribution touches nations, inspires movements, and addresses needs in ways that create lasting, positive transformation in the world. You fulfill your unique, essential part in the grand tapestry of creation. The truth. You leave behind something far greater than material wealth. You leave a legacy of purpose, a testament to what is possible when one aligns with their higher global calling. 5. Authentic joy and limitless abundance. In all forms, the benefit true, unadulterated joy flows from living authentically in your divine global purpose. This isn't fleeting happiness, but a deep, abiding contentment that permeates every aspect of your life, and often, though not always sought directly, material abundance. The golden hand follows naturally and consistently, as you are in perfect harmony with the universal laws of giving and receiving, and are equipped to fuel your ever-expanding mission. The truth. When your life becomes a conscious act of contributing your divine gifts on a global scale, all forms of prosperity naturally gravitate toward you, not as a reward, but as the necessary flow to sustain your magnificent purpose. Your life becomes a living testament to divine partnership. You are not just existing, you are thriving, growing, and fulfilling the sacred assignment given to you, experiencing the deepest form of human happiness and spiritual satisfaction, while impacting the world in ways you once only dreamed possible. This is not merely a philosophical concept, it is the living reality awaiting you. In our final concluding segment, I will give you the ultimate motivation and the immediate action steps to make this profound alignment your daily practice, transforming your entire world into a testament to your divine blueprint and ensuring God's golden hand introduces you to your rightful place on the world stage. You have now completed a truly profound journey. You've uncovered the spiritual purpose of wealth, discerned your global divine assignment, cultivated an unwavering faith for your introduction, aligned your actions with divine will, and glimpsed the magnificent harvest of living your global purpose. No individual may have great power without availing himself of the mastermind principle. This principle is not merely a concept, it is the very engine of achievement, fueled by harmonious cooperation, and ultimately by the abundant grace of infinite intelligence. Understand this truth deeply. Your definite chief aim is not small, it is destined for vast impact. Your personal growth is sacred. Your destiny is magnificent. All of it is too vital to be left to chance or limited thinking. Your very purpose is designed for global reach, and wealth, when aligned with divine will, is merely the tool, the golden hand, that introduces you to the world stage you are meant to occupy. You are equipped, you are guided, you are destined for global influence. In a world often bogged down by scarcity mindsets and limited ambitions, you now possess a rare and profound advantage. You have chosen the path of divine partnership, the deliberate cultivation of an inner world where faith reigns, purpose thrives, and the abundant resources of the universe flow freely to fuel your world-changing mission. Stop limiting God's plan for your abundance. Embrace wealth as a sacred tool for good. Stop shrinking from the magnitude of your divine assignment. Your purpose is global. Stop waiting for opportunity to simply arrive. Prepare yourself, align your will, and step forward with faith. The wealth you desire, the profound global impact you yearn to make, the enduring legacy you wish to leave. All of it demands a spirit that is clear, a faith that is unwavering, and a purpose that is divinely aligned. It demands that you take command of your thoughts, trust in infinite intelligence, and act with deliberate intention. Do not let past limitations or societal beliefs dictate your future. Embrace wealth as God's golden hand. Step onto your world stage. For in doing so, you will not only fulfill your destiny and experience the deepest spiritual satisfaction, but you will become a living testament to the power of infinite intelligence, transforming lives and leaving a legacy that echoes across the globe, just as you were divinely intended. You've now gained a comprehensive understanding of how God's golden hand, through the channel of wealth, can introduce you to your destined world stage. You hold the power to consciously align with this divine plan, transforming aspiration into global impact. This isn't just theory, it's a profound, actionable system designed to elevate every aspect of your life and fulfill your highest calling. To ensure this knowledge transforms into tangible results, you must put it into immediate, consistent action. Here are the key takeaways to ingrain into your mind, followed by your immediate practical assignments. Key takeaways to prepare for your divine introduction. 1. Divine platform. Understand that wealth is a spiritual tool intended to amplify your benevolent purpose and introduce you to the world for greater impact. 2. Define global purpose. Discern your specific divine assignment for world impact through spiritual visioning, meditation, and identifying your global heartbreak. Third, cultivate unwavering faith. Build unshakable conviction through spiritual autosuggestion, vivid visualization of your global impact, and surrendering the how to infinite intelligence. 4. Align action with divine will. Break your global purpose into inspired steps. Practice sacred stewardship through self-discipline, overcome resistance with persistent faith, and activate the flow through strategic giving and service. Experience global fulfillment. Living your divine blueprint brings profound inner peace, amplified intuition, magnetic attraction of opportunities, immense global impact, and authentic, limitless joy. Now for your immediate real-world assignment. This is where your spiritual commitment meets practical, daily action. Do not let this vital knowledge remain dormant. Implement it starting today. 1. The global visioning. Daily habit, belief in action. For the next 7 days, set aside 10.15 minutes of quiet, uninterrupted time each morning or evening. Find a space where you won't be disturbed. In this stillness, close your eyes and vividly visualize yourself already on your global stage, impacting thousands or millions through your purpose. See the specific contribution you are making. Feel the profound emotions of this future reality, the joy, the gratitude, the sense of fulfillment. 2. The wealth as tool, declaration, spiritual command. Write down this powerful statement. I have unwavering faith that infinite intelligence is guiding me and using substantial wealth to introduce me to the world for my highest purpose. I am a prepared and responsible steward of this divine abundance. Read this statement aloud 3 times a day, morning, noon, and evening, with deep feeling and unwavering conviction. Imbue it with emotion and absolute belief. 3. The inspired global step, behavioral shift. Tomorrow, based on your visualized global purpose or any divine whispers you've received, identify one small inspired action that directly relates to your global mission or prepares you for a larger platform. This isn't about grand gestures. It could be researching a global issue, learning a new skill relevant to your broader purpose, connecting with one person who has a wider reach, or taking a moment to refine an idea for global impact. Take that specific step, knowing it is a divine prompt, an act of faith. You are equipped. You are guided. You are destined. You have the power to stop shrinking from the magnitude of your divine assignment and, instead, to step onto your rightful world stage, bringing your unique light and purpose to countless lives. Embrace these principles, for in aligning with God's golden hand, you will not only fulfill your destiny, but you will experience the deepest spiritual satisfaction and truly transform the world, just as you were divinely intended. Which of these spiritual practices will you embrace first to prepare for your divine introduction to the world? Share your commitment in the comments below. Let's build a community rooted in purpose-driven global impact. Remember, your success begins the moment you decide to act.